2002 Challenge Cup winners, Wigan.
Lamb threads it across to his half-back partner O'Neill. He finds Radlinski, who tries to straighten the attack up, running across, throws the dummy. Good tackle by Cowie Love though. And now Lamb again, 10 metres from this whole line. Back on the inside comes Werner. He looks to offload it. He's close to that with the whole line. Fifth tackle for Wigan. Now Newton's got himself. I think he's got the try. Superb pick up from the active dummy half position. Spun over, and Wigan are over for the first points of this game. Terry Newton, we saw him do it so many times last season. Superb from that run from Dave Werner, turning around, quick play the ball. Terry Newton picked it up, span over the line.
Terry Newton.
There was no one going to stop him from that close. Stuart Raper, coach of Wigan, is going to have to address at half-time. Exploiting the gaps, and there goes Farrell, picks up, and Farrell just takes the tackle, still going, he's got it to Connolly. Has Connolly got the legs to go on bed? He has! And Connolly is going to be in for a Wigan try. Set up there by Andy Farrell. Too much pace Connolly had for Dion Bird. But Farrell was in the right place at the right time, took the interception. Strong running from him. Got the ball to Connolly, and that's why they've given Connolly another extension to his contract. All the pace in the world to get round Dion Bird. Farrell with a super run, sensibly looking for support, took 2 men and got the ball away, and then Connolly just outpacing Bird on the outside. Nothing Mackay could do apart from cut down. Again with Lamb out to O'Neill. O'Neill likes to tap this line, found his way through, great balance. And Bybee, the ball was a bit behind him, he's got it back to Wilde does well to keep hold of it. Wilde still going, Wilde over the line for a try! Great stuff from Stephen Wilde! Got his way over the try line. Superb balance and strength from the youngster. And what a try that was. And he'll remember that one for a long, long time. He come from that O'Neill run, but he took the ball right up to the whole defence. And Wilde picked up from dummy half. Passed it on to Bybee. Bybee flicked the ball out to him, and then he just followed that little line. He got his way through. Losing a bit of direction, the ball's come out. The referee said play on. Bybee will take the attack up. A good tackle from Horn. And now Lamb on that left-hand side. Throws the dummy himself, and Lamb's over the line for a try. Adrian Lamb extends the score for Wigan. It was coming for a long time, that one. And Wigan start to run away with this one, dare I say it. He's kicked for himself. Now Wigan with O'Neill. Fifth tackle now. 5 metres from this whole line. Adrian Lamb with a little dab through. Radlinski's chasing, he's got it down. The referee, I'm sure, will give the try, and Radlinski, I said he was last season's top try scorer. We saw that move a few times last season. It's very difficult to defend against. The little dab through from Lamb, and Radlinski chasing, timing his run to perfection. And Wigan now running away with the game.
It was a tough game, but I thought we played particularly well. Some of the critics didn't feel that way. They thought we were underperforming, but I think results since then have shown what a good team Hull FC are, and I thought for us to win so comprehensively reflected on a good performance with some outstanding individual displays, and I think the try that Gary Connolly scored showed there's plenty of mileage left in the legs yet.
The supporters of Wigan are about to embark on a journey into the unknown.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board. My name's Ian Russell and I'm your captain for this.
The Challenge Cup has broken with tradition by allowing ties to be staged in France for the first time.
In the past, there have always been the French clubs have had to play here, but it's been a bit unfair, that.
Leave the wife and kids at home.
Excellent day.
From the Pennines to the Pyrenees, and another rugby league stronghold. Around 400 supporters have travelled to Perpignan to watch the Cup favourites take on the French part-timers. Wigan haven't won the Cup for 7 years, a long time for a team that once dominated the trophy.
It's now 12 hours since the fans set off from home, and this is what they came to see.
As it turned out, the 10 hours of travelling was probably more of an ordeal than the match itself for the Wigan players. They were so dominant they were averaging a point a minute when Terry Newton went over midway through the first half. Moments later, Brett Dallas gained the second of his 4 touchdowns. The tie was no more than a useful workout before the Super League season, with Gary Connolly exploiting weak French cover to cross in the corner. The home fans must have feared an avalanche of points after half-time, although there was a rare moment of relief when David Bethezen wriggled his way over. All it did, though, was galvanise Wigan into an even greater response that brought them 8 second-half tries. Andy Farrell scored 2 of them. Scrum half Adrian Lamb also got in on the act. Farrell finished up with 28 points as Wigan ran in a total of 13 tries. The Catalans had hoped to use the occasion to showcase their long-term aim of Super League status. The margin of victory suggests they're a long way off achieving their target.
Some of the tries were spectacular tries. A few aspects of our defence a bit disappointing, and our ball control in the first half wasn't that great, but there were some good points that come out of it.
What about the experience of coming over to France? Obviously the fans have enjoyed it, and the players as well.
Well, I think it's great for the game. You saw that, a great crowd here today, tonight, and some great support from both UTC and all the Wigan supporters. They made the trip over, so I think it was great for the game.
Do you think this could be Wigan's year in the Challenge Cup?
We're hoping so. We've got to, it's going to be one game at a time, but we're going to make sure we're going all out to win it.
Some would say it's about time, really, because it's 7 years since Wigan won it.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we can't be worried what's behind us. We've got to look forward and make sure we're positive about every game we play.
So Wigan march on, and the supporters who made the journey to follow the team now await the draw for the quarter-finals. Whether they finish up in such an exotic location in the next round is another matter.
It was something unusual, yeah, it's something out of the ordinary to do, and I thought we raised the profile of rugby league in France, and it was enjoyable, but more importantly we got the right result.
Got a few points on the board, but he's taken a quick tap. Stuart O'Neill, and marching another 10 metres, and Farrell now will go for the line himself. He's over. It's whether the referee will give the try. I thought he was over. There's a big iron girder in the way, and the referee's given the try to Farrell. He seems to be the only player that's getting points for Wigan at the moment, and it doesn't matter as long as they're getting those points. Farrell with the ingenuity to take a quick tap penalty, caught the offside, took another quick tap, and he's over for a try. I think it was. Tackle had been completed and in came Slavic. Good clearance by Farrell. 20 metres or so from the Lee line. Up comes O'Connor with the first drive. Newton on to Bybee, flicks the pass out to Lamb. Lamb then to O'Neill, they've got numbers on the outside. Cassidy's going through. Cassidy will be over for a try. Lee were slow to move across to that right-hand side of the field. And Wigan managed to make their way over, get the ball across. Bybee put it on to O'Neill. O'Neill drew the pass, drew the man and slipped the pass, and through went Cassidy. Tired defence though from Lee and Wigan. To 10 points, 10 all it is. Farrell on to Furner. Furner had no runners with him. Wigan not playing as a team. Ball goes out wide to Dallas. He'll slide in, will he? You see whether the in-goal judge sent to the sin bin. And the try has been given. So Lee down to 12 men. So young Mark Smith picks up and goes from the dummy half. A good Lee defence, nice and solid. Not giving Wigan the chance to break the line at all. Nice dummy from Lamb. He gets the ball away to O'Neill. O'Neill straightens the attack up. He's fighting a gap. O'Neill! He's going to be in the corner. Julian O'Neill. Fantastic try from O'Neill to split the defence open. And that's what we've expected from him when he's come over from the North Queensland side. That's the first time we've really seen it. Wigan now with Lamb. Craig Smith. Someone should have won Wigan before the game to hold them to wear head guards. They might have high challenges that have been coming in. O'Neill now, he's spotted another gap. He's got Hodgson on his right-hand side. He's given the ball to Hodgson, and Hodgson's going to be in for a Wigan try. Perhaps that's just a little bit too far for Lee to go. And O'Neill has ripped him apart twice now, and twice they've come up with tries. Hodgson only just on for Wigan.
Well, what we felt was that it was going to be a very hard game, and it was made more so because in the half hour before the start of the game there's an absolute deluge, and it turned a good fast surface into a quagmire virtually, and that really suited Lee, and they fronted up very well, and they were very spirited and very tough, but our boys as well, we weren't compromising on any situation. I think we stood up very well to the task.
There was a time when Wigan players hit the road every year for Wembley and the Challenge Cup final, winning 8 trophies in a row between 1988 and 95. The Challenge Cup winners, Wigan again. Now then, Martin on fire. He's got Alan Tate to beat on the outside. I'm sure he's going to go the full length. That is one sensational try. Today, the Warriors hope to turn back the clock, erase the memory of that Sheffield defeat in '98, and rekindle their dominance.
There's many reasons why it's ended, you know, but the main reason, I think everybody else getting better. I mean, you've got 7 or 8 teams now. You can take 2 points off anybody anytime. Wigan's won a lot in the past, and I suppose other clubs would always want to, you know, beat Wigan. It's probably the same as Man United in football, you know. So the pressure's always there, but sometimes it spurs you on. But we've had our critics over the last couple of years, but the way to get on and prove them wrong is by doing it on the field.
Stuart Raper, what has he brought to the side?
He's well known that he's a very good coach. He expects a lot of our players, as he expects of himself as well, and you know, all the players have got total respect for him and want to play for Stuart because he likes us to play football. He likes us to express ourselves, and that's fantastic for us as players.
26 appearances and 16 wins in the Challenge Cup is Wigan's proud record. Does that weigh heavily upon a coach?
For me it doesn't. I mean, I haven't been here for all these 26 appearances. I'm looking at the present, not the past, not the future, just what's going to happen, you know, on the game against Castleford.
Looking at the present then, the inconsistent form in the league, is that having any pressure on you?
Again, no pressure. It's obviously always a concern when your side's not playing well. You know, obviously you're up on the back of 2 losses, and we're not playing consistent footy within our 80 minutes of the game, and that's always something. You're always looking for answers, but you know, I'll never stop looking, and you know, I'm sure that when things start to click, we'll play some good footy. And you know, we're not playing that bad. We're not that far off, but we need, like I said, we need things to click. We need the passes to stick. We need the tackles to be made. And it's all very basic stuff, rugby league. It's not rocket science, and you know, we get the basics right, the rest of our game will progress, and that's what I've been looking at. You know, we can't keep looking for excuses and keep extending that. We've got to try and make sure that, you know, in a game against Cass, that you know, we start clicking in again.
How do you feel to be playing against your own team?
It's been 11 months now, so you know, although I've still got some good friends there and some great memories that will never be forgotten. You know, the time's gone by, and you know, I'm now a Wigan person, I'm a Wigan coach, and I'm here to do the best I can for Wigan Rugby League, and I'll keep working on that. And there'll be no room for sentiment, and there'll be no area in sentiment in my preparation or during the game.
Many Wigan supporters are looking again to go off down the glory road that they did in the late 80s and the 90s. Do you think your side, your squad, is still capable of doing that?
Yeah, I do. I've got the faith in the players we've got here. I know that they can play better than probably what they've shown. They've shown glimpses of it this year, and I know they can perform better. And you know, it's a big step and a big game for us at Castle. Although people are saying we're favourites, they're on the back of a very strong defeat against Salford last week, and we're on the back of some defeat. If we can go out and perform the best we possibly can, I'm sure we can go another step closer to bringing that glory back.
You know, we'll be favourites to win the game, but Castleford will have a lot to say about that, and you know, there'll be one thing for sure, that'll be a very entertaining and tough encounter, which is what it should be in a semi-final.
I know it means a lot to the Wigan people, the Wigan club, but personally, you know, I've been working very hard for success, both in the Challenge Cup and in the competition. But you know, this is our first step. It's trying to achieve some success, and you know, we'll be going all out. It means a hell of a lot to me.
And in terms of yourself, what will you be hoping to do?
4 tries and 8 goals, right? That'll do me.
After those back-to-back defeats in Super League, do you feel that you need this one to kick-start the season in a way?
We're not worried about the 2 losses. What we need to do is concentrate on today's performance, and whether it kick-started or not, we need to win this game. It's a semi-final, it's sudden death, and the loser goes out. We don't want to be the loser, we want to be the winner. We're quite determined to get things right and put on a good performance and come away winners today.
Of course, if anybody knows Castleford, you should, having been the coach there quite recently. I mean, they're a side who can pull off a surprise, aren't they?
Well, that's right. You know, we had some good times when I was there, but now I'm at Wigan, and you know, we're not going to underestimate them. They're going to keep trying all along, and like I said, but I've got to focus on my team's performance, and we're quite determined to get things right.
Thanks, Stuart. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Andy Farrell, well, he does look in determined mood, just testing out this pitch, and I'm sure that both they and those Wigan fans and the Castleford fans will be looking for some good, attractive running on this very firm, very dry pitch. The groundsman here has worked wonders on this pitch since the last time we were here. Ideal for a cup semi-final, and those Wigan fans who have travelled over in their thousands, they know full well, Ian, don't they, that, well, when it's 80 minutes to Murrayfield.
Yeah, it's a special occasion, and the Challenge Cup with over 100 years history is a special occasion, and it's quite significant that Castle was here a couple of years ago.
Andy Farrell, only 17 when he made his first of his 4 Challenge Cup appearances, and Danny Orr, 23 years of age now, the youngest captain in Super League, but one with the temperament to inspire his side. Farrell hasn't collected many winners' medals since 95, just checking for the kick-off. There is a swirling wind coming from the top right-hand corner of our screens to the bottom left-hand corner. And Stuart Cummins from Witness will put his whistle away at the end of this month. He takes up the position of controller of referees with the Rugby Football League. 10 years at the top, 3 Challenge Cup finals to his credit, and I think he'll be sadly missed in the middle. How serious do you think will the loss yesterday of those 2 Wigan lads, Ainscough and Furner, be for the side here?
I think it's a significant loss, Ray, because Furner over the last 18 months has been their best forward, and Jamie Ainscough is an outstanding attacking player, so they're 2 big losses, and it puts some pressure on young Hodson in the centres, and also young Wild in the back row for Wigan.
Just one draw there. Of course, we won't have a draw today, whatever happens. Extra time, 10 minutes each way if we reach that situation. 2 packs testing themselves out, and the old campaigner there in the head guard, Mick Cassidy. Craig Smith, the Kiwi, not exactly fired since his arrival here, but a very strong, powerful player when down under. Adrian Lamb. Tricky kick. The pitch very, very hard. The good weather here in Yorkshire in the last week or so really hardened it up. Michael Smith, number 23, the Kiwi, didn't settle at Hull.
having his best period down at Weldon Road with the Tigers. Nathan Sykes, again another forward in his testimonial year, just recovered from a leg injury, missed out on that big 13-try win over Salford last week. Dean Sampson rarely misses out on anything. Daniel, well read by Chris Redlinski. Harrow, a lot of responsibility on this Wigan and Great Britain skipper, the one man who perhaps can raise a gap in this tight Castleford defence. Oh, terrific run by Smith and a beautiful ball. Now then, here's a chance. He's got Terry Newton inside him, and Terry Newton racing towards the post. No reason to kick this time. Terry Newton, the hooker, a local lad, an ex-Leeds player. He scored many a try here at Headingley for Leeds. Here now for Wigan. 15 tries last season, but few more important than this one.
We talked about the more involvement from Craig Smith. He bumps off Dale Fritz here, gets that right arm unload. Lamb was the bloke who made the previous break. This time he doesn't have as many hard decisions to make, as he's only got to draw and pass the fullback. Newton shows a little bit of flair that most coaches wouldn't like to see towards the opposition there. But it was a build-up there. Lamb made a break previously, which didn't come to anything, but then with Smith's go forward, gee, he started well, Craig Smith. Lamb, gee, he's played a big part early, Ray, hasn't he?
He certainly has. Two breaks there. One that the try was foiled by the bounce of the ball, but not that one. And Andy Farrell, as we saw, 2,474 points to his career. And here's another two, surely. It is. Phenomenal points scored for one so young, just 26 years of age. And another terrific scorer there, Terry Newton. 33 tries in 72 appearances prior to this game. Again, Dean Sampson moving up strongly.
Replay will be interesting for this one, because it's a vital one. It's in front. I think Farrell will take the shot here.
Well, he's judging that Dean Sampson was interfering there, and O'Connor was trying to get up to play the ball.
Well, here goes the replay. You be the judge. Well, you can't keep interfering in the play of the ball. So, you know, he's warranted there, Stuart, to give out a penalty. The tackle's completed. Get on with the game. Sampson's overcooked it, in other words.
$1,063 goals at just 26 years of age. A terrific range.
Gary, let's have you out the line, please. Out the line, one way or the other. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Still some way to go to another Wigan legend, former Welsh hero Jim Sullivan. 6,022 points, that man. I don't think even Andy Farrell can get there. Can he get this one? He can. The flags are up. Mr. Wright and Mr. Hewitt doing their jobs, and Stuart Raper may not be smiling, but deep down he'll be contented with this start. It couldn't be better for the Warriors. Again, Nathan Sykes in. Newton. Oh, that's... Oh, he just couldn't get away. It was well taken by Fritz.
Gee, there was nothing in that. He either knocks it down, it's a scrum free to Wigan. It goes to Wigan, they're through for a hole, or he catches it, you know. Game of inches there.
Castleford then looking to get some points back on the board. Holding down. Well, Mr. Cummins being quite consistent. Penalty to each side for interference at the play of the ball.
There's no complaints from Craig Smith when he blew the whistle. There's got the one there, Fritz. It was going to Smith again. Once again, Wigan going to their left-hand side, Castleford's right, and that's where they're causing some problems. Smith here's trying to slow the play of the ball so they can regroup after this handover from Castleford, and he's just overcooked it also. And they're going to go for the two, are they, Ray? Or are they going to kick it out?
I think they are, but...
no, he's kicking it out now. I think
he's kicking down.
I think he's talking to the ref about the balls.
Yeah, I think he's a bit worried about the pressure. I wonder whether I would have gone for the 2 because the wind that is here is actually blowing it from a kicker on that side.
Hold! That's good.
But Castle would know better. They're the ones who are doing it. Danny Orr.
This is the first time they've been in their half, Ray.
Michael Smith charging away. Michael Smith now, then has he got the strength to get over? I think he has. He's taken Wigan by surprise. No hesitation at all from referee Stuart Cummins. And I was certainly wrong about going for a goal kick. I usually am. But that man, Michael Smith, the big, powerful Kiwi, charges over. And from despair to delight on the terraces for the Tigers fans.
Well, that's why I asked whether he's going for the kick. Look, this is the first time they've been in field position in their half. They need to apply some pressure. Orr sets it up very early there by taking them on. Great little captain's knock there. This is the bloke we said beware of. He's got a great right arm carry, a great right arm unload, and he's got a great stretch near the line, as he proved here. How many Wigan players are in the frame, and how many people does he drag over? A phenomenal performance.
I think we'll see 4 players tucked around him, but the strength and the sheer determination. It's amazing, you know, that 15 months ago, Castle would just let this man go to Hull. He just wasn't doing anything for them.
He was playing, Ray, with York in the northern forward, and here he is, just upping the ante on Wigan here now. And it was very good that they went for the kick the solo, because I thought it showed confidence there.
Been in excellent form this season since his arrival at Castleford. 2 points the difference.
Heads in everywhere, please. And stay in.
Danny Orr.
Right, tackle one, let him out. And
There you go. Been a lot of pressure from Castleford this last 6 or 7 minutes. They've been looking for some points, otherwise the game has a habit of changing. Dale Fritz. Former North Queensland Cowboys player. Healy. Eager. Interesting to see Castleford attacking that wing where there's a little bit of possible hesitancy in the absence of Dallas. Danny Orr. Good ball to Hudson. Now then, can he get to the line? He does! And Castleford are over. The loose forward, Ryan Hudson again. No need for the video referee. 2 tries against London Broncos in the earlier rounds. And the England under-21 skipper puts Castleford in the lead.
We talked a bit earlier there about the little men, the significant part they've played. Lamb early for Wigan and Orr for Castleford. He's come to his left-hand side, Orr. Gee, he's played well, he's looked sharp. His vision's been good. Was it a fraction forward? Well, like you said, read the papers tomorrow. Hudson's done very well there. A little bit disappointing with the last line defence there. You'd think there was a chance of smothering the ball and making a little bit of better attempt. It's the width they create. It's a doubt with all the bodies in motion. Which one will they go for, Wigan? They go for the right one, but the execution's poor.
Certainly you would expect Gary Connolly to pull a tackle like that off, wouldn't you? You know, Gary Connolly, very strong, very powerful tackler, but there's a try, and it's Danny Orr in the absence of Wayne Barton to take the kicks, but I don't think there'll be too many worries in this. Danny Orr, a regular kicker for Castleford, over 260 goals in the past for the Tigers. But he's kicking into the face of a slight breeze. And I think he's allowed too much. I think he actually kicked that too wide. You know, I think he was looking for it to be blown back in there, Ian.
Well, because he's a replacement kicker, don't think he's not competent. He's a very good kicker, Danny Orr, and he'd be disappointed with that. But look, the way he's playing, he'll make up for that later down the track.
Sampson again. 10 metres now from that Wigan line. Danny Orr. Good defence from Wigan.
Oh, release! Very hands up.
Healy. Oh, now then, that's a blow there. Now then, Wigan going away the length of the field. Hodgson there to Dallas. I don't think anybody will catch Dallas. He's certainly one of the fastest men in the game. 90 yards try. And Dallas, the man who went off, those Wigan fans
fans were so concerned about him 10 minutes ago, returns as the hero. What a mistake, but you capitalise on mistakes if you want to get to the Challenge Cup final. Wigan have done just that.
Well, they shifted over their right-hand side again with it, which have made some yardage, and just the pass didn't go to the right bloke, and because they had people pushing up to go into holes, there was no one back there, and he's got a lot of pace, young Hodgson. He's done well priced to get back and regroup, but gee, give Dallas any space like that, he'll clear.
I think one of the advantages there of David Hodgson in being in the centre, he does have the pace to get away from the Castleford cover straight away, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he's probably your more natural flair type centre instead of some of the big robust centres that are running around at present. But it's going to be an interesting time for Cass. It's right on half time. It'll be interesting to see how that affects them confidence-wise, because they have been dominating the last 15 minutes defensively and attacking-wise. So they've got to take a lot of good out of this way. They're opening up Wigan and they're creating a lot of problems. They're just got to get back up there and just miss that try.
Well, anyone listening to our pre-match comment in grandstand earlier on heard Andy Farrell say that it would be a very difficult game. Wigan was certainly not viewing Castleford as any underdogs at all, and it's not proving that way. For Wigan in the lead now, 14-10. Well, referee Stuart Cummins is taking up quite a bit of the time with this chat to the forwards. Surely must be a kick. There's nothing else left on, I don't think. Julian O'Neill. Dallas again. No, nothing left. Just the one tackle in that sequence, but a cracking first 40 minutes. Wouldn't like to say which game this way is going to go. 2 tries each, just the kicking by Farrell separating the two sides.
Dennis Betts on the Wigan bench. Dennis, a narrow lead at half-time, but Castleford are far from subdued, aren't they?
Yes, it's been a great cup, hasn't it? Everybody's desperate to get to Murrayfield, and it's been a great game to watch. I think what you're seeing is a quality game of rugby league.
Do you think that Wigan have got to lift the game in the second half to stitch it?
No, I think both sides are really pushing themselves to the edge. I think we've had our fair run in the first half. They've had a little bit of it, but the team that controls the ball will control the game in the second half, and I believe that Wigan will do that. We will kick on from this. We've got a lead at half-time. It's what we wanted.
Thanks, Dennis.
Well, as Brian Noble says, in the balance, just that one loose pass snapped up by the alert David Hodgson in the 34th minute, sending those two gentlemen, John Keir and Stuart Raper, in at half-time with a smile, and Castleford trailing by 4 points. But somehow, Ian, I don't think that scoreline will be enough to win this game.
Oh, definitely not. Excuse me, Ray, I've never need a bit of a talk at half-time with my throat. Sorry, mate. Listen, I just think there's a lot of try scored left in this game, and both teams probably wasn't a reflection at half-time. Castle was dominating that last 15 minutes, and Wigan's got a chance to put things right at half-time. I think they need that break also, but no, plenty of points in this game.
Pretty sure we'll see both sets of front rows tiring, which is possibly why, as we said earlier, in the substitutes lineup, just one back, Mark Lennon for Castleford to come on. Michael Smith, one who isn't tired as yet. Castleford playing against the slight breeze, but Healy using it well there. And Redlinski using his pace well to pick it up, but that's good covering again, good chasing again. Just a couple of metres from that Wigan line. Dallas. Carney. The modern trend these days to use wingmen as acting half-backs or first receivers to try to put a little bit of space between the line and the defender. Adrian Lamb to foul. Sensible kick from Andy Farrell. Sends it Richard Gale right back there. Rogers.
Ryan Hudson's back on the Castleford bench, doubled over at times in agony with, I suppose, what you could only politely best describe as an abdominal or maybe a groin injury. No wonder he's doubled up sometimes.
Cassidy, 6 minutes remaining. Wigan 14, Castleford 10.
Wigan with one hand on the wheel to Edinburgh. Lamb. Radlinski. Well, for the first time, Price running into some trouble there. And suddenly Wigan are now up at the right end of the ground that they want. Just look at that mass of Wigan supporters behind the post there, roaring them on into these tackles. They'll want to keep Castleford down here. They've lost the ball. Here's a chance for Wigan now to clinch it. Wild. 12 metres from the Castleford line. Barrow directing operations. 5 metres. Perhaps a drop goal would be enough. That would mean Castleford have to score a try and convert.
I think, Ray, they'd be happy to stay down here and just keep chipping away, I think.
Less than 5 minutes left in this semi-final. O'Connor, Farrell, moving it well out there. Julian O'Neill trying to go through. Good tackling there by Lynch. Frantic defence here from Castleford. The ball with Farrell again. A good dummy. He's got him. 2 tackles in this sequence. Connolly. Gary Connolly's driving for the line. Just can't get. Has he got the ball down? Time off. Now then, for the first time this afternoon, the video referee will judge. He's had an easy afternoon, Mr. David Campbell. Well, got a knock on. But this could be vital.
Well, the fans behind think it's a try. And the referee says, is it a knock on or is it a try? That's the question he's asking. And, ooh, my first reaction, try.
Looks a try to me. He has force on that ball. His 2 arms are there as it goes down on the point, admittedly, but it doesn't matter how it goes down. That could be a match-clinching try.
Well, he's been fairly quiet, Conley, but gee, he's pushed his way to the line here. There's the ball. It's hard to tell. At first, you think the ball was about to be lost by Conley, but then at the last minute, he's got control of it. The ruling is control and downward motion.
Well, if this is a try, this lad who cost £250,000 in St Helens, and if he would have paid everything back, and he has, the Wigan fans are delighted. Just look at the relief there on Stuart Raper's face. They know that surely now, after the gallant effort from Castleford, this man, Gary Connolly, has put Wigan on the high road, on the low road to Scotland. And I'm sure Andy Farrell will want to tack on the 2 points just to make it a possible certainty. And again, another much-relieved Maurice Lindsay. It's been hard work, it's been a massive effort from Castleford. But that try from Connolly could have done the trick. John Keir just risks a smile. Andy Farrell there. With the conversion, the arms go up on the Cop end here at Headingley. The celebrations begin for Wigan, and at 20 points to 10, it really would take a Herculean effort now from Castleford.
Well, this is the turning point and the lead up to the try. The drop ball by Kyle Warren. And we've got 4 rucks later. Conley bulldozes his way over for a try. And it was so close in the second half. And it took an error by a Castleford player to give them that ascendancy. And Murrayfield for Wigan. Fans can book their motels now.
Yes, to Murrayfield surely for their first final appearance since 1998, and an amazing 27th Cup final. But here, looking for more points. Chris Radlinski. Oh, nice flick back inside. But there it is. It's all over. The referee, Stuart Cummings, blows his whistles. The Wigan players and the fans celebrate. They've done their job. They can settle back and watch St Helens and Leeds do battle at their own JJB Stadium tomorrow. But for Andy Farrell, It's a job well done, Ian.
Yeah, it's a great job. When you start the Challenge Cup campaign, your first thoughts is Murrayfield in the final, and they've achieved that. And they're the first group, but I can say Castle are giving it a great shot, and the people of the town of Castle could be very proud of their players. They've really fought hard, but unfortunately for them, an error there. A couple of things, could have went against them.
Coach Stuart Raper, congratulations, Stuart. That was a very big win for Wigan, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a really tough week for me and the players, and I'm just really glad. I'm happy for them. We didn't play that well, but all credit to Castle, but they were very tough out there.
All credit to Gary Connolly for that try, the clinched it.
He was struggling a bit. He's been struggling for the last couple of weeks with injuries, and he just comes up with a big try like that, and that's the type of player Gary is.
And that Brett Dallas try first half, quite something really.
Yeah, well, that's, he's got plenty of speed, and it gives you the opportunity when you get him in the clear, we know he can score.
Credit to Castleford though. I mean, they had a spell in the first half when they were the top team. They had a spell in the second half, but they gave you all sorts of problems.
Yeah, well, I knew it wasn't going to be hard. I knew that Castle were going to come out and fire it up, and they did that. And we had to show a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and a bit of class to get us through.
These Wigan spectators is like old times for them now.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Thanks, Stuart. Congratulations.
Old times, they say, and it certainly is, as the Wigan players just thank the fans for urging them on in those final minutes, especially that last quarter when at times they looked to be on the rack, Ian.
Well, they did, and you've got to probably come back to their main people, Farrell and Lamb, the composure, it was very, very good. And, to have only that amount of points scored in the second half is incredible, but the intensity was outstanding.
Gary Connolly, Gary, I guess you have scored more important tries than that, but not many, I should think.
No, I think that's most important. We scored in a long time. It was nice to get over at the end. It was a very tough match. I think that try clinched at the end.
Stuart Raper was saying that you've been struggling a bit during the week with injury.
Yeah, I think all the team's been struggling, but there's no excuses. You turn up here, give 80 minutes, and that's what it's all about. It's a really good game.
It was touch and go with the try, I guess, though. You must have known how absolutely important it was.
Yeah, I think somebody asked me did it get down. I thought I'd got it down. Looking at the video, seems like I did get it down, but he's very close.
This means an awful lot to the Wigan spectators, doesn't it, having not been in a cup final for a rather long time?
Yeah, we've had 2 defeats, and all the players are very upset about that. We let the fans down, but I think we bounced back today and give something to cheer for Murrayfield.
It must be good for you personally, because you've been in plenty of cup finals.
Yeah, I've been in a few, but don't like the presents.
I thought it was a true red-blooded semi-final where I thought Castleford came and performed as well as they possibly could, and it made it very difficult for us, but the good thing for Wigan was it prepared us so well for the tough final to come along. And the second half, it was 0-0 right until the very death, until we scored the final try to give us that comfort zone of 10 points. But it was a very, very hard game, physically and mentally, but it was good preparation for the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Murrayfield, welcome to the home of Scottish rugby, and welcome to the 2002 Kellogg's Nutrigrain Challenge Cup Final. It's St Helens versus Wigan. St Helens, Wigan. St Helens, Wigan. Prize in club rugby, the Challenge Cup. 80 minutes of rugby will decide which team takes the glittering trophy back to the northwest of England. Will it be St Helens, or will it be Wigan? I'll ask you again as loud as you can. Will it be St Helens, or will it be Wigan? Certainly as far as cheering's concerned, it'll be a draw. to lead us now in the English Rugby League anthem, international opera tenor, Mr. Lawrence Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, the teams for today's Kellogg's Nutrigrain Challenge Cup final will now be presented to today's chief guest.
Whether on the high road or the low road, the majority of this crowd have trekked to Scotland from two rugby towns just 8 miles apart. The fiercest rivalry in the world of Rugby League, whether in the Park, the Street, Knowsley Road, the JJB Stadium, Wigan, any match between these two teams, between the towns, assumes an importance all of its own. Presentation of both teams to the chief guest, the Right Honourable Richard Cabourn, MP, the Minister for Sport, Boris Lindsay, the chairman of the Wigan Club, just introducing the players. Adrian Lambert from Papua New Guinea, first player from that country to play in a Challenge Cup final. Member of the party there, David Walker, the media controller of the Kellogg's company, the sponsors. Gary Connolly, former St Helens player, twice at Wembley with them. The overseas contingent, David Turner and Craig Smith. Brett Dallas, viewers will remember that try in the semi-final against Castleford, a match winner. Terry O'Connor, captain of Ireland in the World Cup, and the man who all the news has been about, Chris Redlinski, walking on this pitch in bedroom slippers yesterday. Such were the problems with his foot. Barrow, and a nervous but a man who's enjoying the day. Stuart Raper, his dad John, a great Australian Test ball, a very proud man sitting in the grandstands here at Murrayfield. Flown across, especially to see his son coach this Wigan side. Wigan's 27th visit to a Challenge Cup final, but without a win since '95. The party with Sir Rodney Walker, the chairman of the Rugby Football League, who retires this weekend, and leaving the presentation to Eamon McManus, a local boy, former amateur player, and chairman for just 4 or 5 months, but already turning St Helens' fortunes around off the field. Youngster Gleeson picked up this season, and Paul Newell, terrific centre combination there. St Helens, who won the toss for the right to wear their normal jerseys in white with the red chevron, and Kieran Cunningham, I hope he's going to take that hat off before kick-off. Great, young Tim Yonkers.
And number 10, Barry Ward. The match officials for today's Kellogg's Nutrigrain Challenge Cup
Barry Ward, one of the substitutes, a real rough, tough, robust forward. Sean Hoppy, experience with Auckland Warriors. Stankovic and Hayam. For weather matching the occasion. And of course with referees Stuart Cummings, Carl Kirkpatrick, the reserve referee, Steve Wright and Paul Hewitt, the touch judges. All part and parcel of the next 80 minutes. Ray Taylor there, the president of the Rugby Football League. And the crowd now will be asked to stand for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's St Helens versus Wigan in the Kellogg's Nutrigrain Challenge Cup final 2002. Would you please be outstanding for the national anthem?
Kellogg's Hugely Green Challenge Cup 2002. People from Ipswich, Coventry and St Albans, the conference clubs who are taking off in the next
of the match in today's Kellogg's Hugely Green Challenge Cup final will be chosen by a panel of members of the Rugby League Writers Association who are present at today's match.
The key to the running chances was surely with the distribution.
In memory of the great Rugby League administrator.
A very experienced pair. And up front, Cunningham, Joint and Sculthorpe will surely set the lead. Sculthorpe at loose forward, Joint the back row partner. And of course, look out for Tim Yonkers, just 20 years of age, but a great future. And that man Cunningham in the middle, the power at acting half-back. The drama surrounding Chris Swadlinski and that infected foot was concluded barely an hour ago when he himself decided that sufficient fluid had been drained off and he could endure the pain. A bold gamble. But with centres like Connolly and Ainscough in front of him, and if Lamb and O'Neill can launch him down the flanks, it could just pay off. And in the pack, skipper Andy Farrell's role will be vital. The scorer of over 40% of all Wigan's points in the earlier rounds. A powerful second row. Cassidy and Ferner, and Terry Newton vying with Cunningham for the Great Britain hooking spot. A sign of the young talent now emerging in Rugby League on the two substitutes benches for Saints, Stankovic and Hyam, and for Wigan, Hodgson and Ricky Bybee. Referee Stuart Cummins, his fourth Challenge Cup final appearance. Retiring this weekend to take up a technical course within the Rugby Football League. His fourth final. And Andy Farrell, in the middle of a testimonial for 10 years, yet just 26 years of age. In good form this season, 120 points already. Chris Joint, set to start his testimonial in September. Calm, cool skipper who leads from the front. Stuart Cummins, his fourth Challenge Cup final. Others like George Phillips of Widnes, Freddie Lindop of Wakefield, Ronnie Gelder of Wakefield too, also with 4 under the belt. And so Jonathan, the Challenge Cup underway.
Take a breath, Ray. It could be a classic. There's some great players in both sides, and everyone expects Saints to win, but it's a local derby, so anything could happen. As Brian Noble said, if Wigan score first, you know, we're in for a great game, but expectations are very high for a classic encounter between these two sides.
Bright sunshine here at Murrayfield, but a blustery wind, possibly in St Helens' favour, coming from right to left of the screens.
Yeah, in the bread basket, he had his eyes on Tommy Martin or Julian O'Neill, and this gives them the first attacking opportunity, and look, Sculthorpe's gone to stand off.
John Long. St Helens still moving that ball well down the very side. Chris Joint there, number 11 jersey. Long. Possibly expecting something from Cunningham there. There he is. Good defence by Wigan. They moved out very, very quickly. Cunningham was well contained. He's a danger man. 22 tries this season. Most of them from that acting half-back position.
Yeah, they're going to do a fill here. Cunningham gets her as he always does, and I think they'll be aware of the offloads, I'm sure, because that's what killed Leeds in the semi-final.
With O'Neill. St Helens, Oldham, Warrington, Halifax and Leeds all defeated by the Saints. I just just wonder whether the players are having a problem with that ball and all this confetti flying around, Jonathan.
No, they were 40 years younger than you, so their eyes are okay. But no, it was a great start, wasn't it? You know, when the players come on, you know, the bands and the papers, everything was a sensational start. Just set the tone, hopefully, for a great game.
Both sides using the forwards early on. Cunningham. Come on. It's a little too deep. No problem there for Radzinski. He seems to be running very well.
I think they will try and test him, but the wind does swirl around at Murrayfield, and that wasn't the greatest of kicks. It's been certainly subdued start, so but the 40-20 kicks will be vital because of this swirling wind.
Any early news down there, Richard?
Yeah, well, you've been talking about Chris Radzinski, and if he lasts as long in this game as Wigan hope he will be thanks in part to the footwear manufacturers, to his bootmakers, because he normally takes size 9, but on the injured foot they decided that they give him a bit more space, so they had a size 9.5 made down in Stockport at the factory, and it was rushed up here to Edinburgh to Murrayfield. So it's just to give Radzinski's injured foot that little bit of extra breathing space, that he might last a bit longer in this game and not feel maybe quite so much pain.
Wigan on the attack then with Adrian Lamb. That's a Chester. Good take there by Anthony Stewart. And that will give the young lad confidence. Picked up a hat-trick of tries in the semi-final against Leeds. Orwellen vying with Chris Radzinski for the great win spot in that test match in Sydney in July. Sculthorpe. Cunningham taking advantage there of the slowness away from the tin half-back position from Wigan. Sculthorpe again. Good kick.
Ooh, just touched the corner flag, didn't it? Just touched the top of the corner flag.
Looked a superb kick there, Jonathan, didn't it? Just grazed it.
Yeah, there it goes. Bounces, bounce the top of the flag move. Oh, I can't see more from there, but certainly did touch. The only thing, he was just outside the 40-metre line, so you know he wouldn't have had the head and feet of the scrum.
I think Saints at the moment, touchline is a bit of a problem with the swirling wind judging it. You know, we've seen 2 kicks now and we've gained nothing from it.
Well, I think defences are very tight. They know each other so well. The first 20 minutes will be just testing each other out.
There's a new ball there this season, an 8-panel ball supposed to be designed more dynamic for the kicking. Strong tackle. Good pick-up and good play there by Brett Dallas.
Yeah, see Tommy Martin rushing out the line to put pressure on his opposite number, Julian O'Neill.
Stewart should have that covered well. Rallon's inside him, and he uses it.
Well, look at that defensive line, Ray. It's up there. The very good kick. Made Stewart turn, and the cheers are very good. As I said, it's going to be a testing time for the first 20 minutes. Just about possession and territory, looking for the first mistake.
Karen Brits driving in, big Aussie prop from Canterbury Bulldogs. Sculthorpe again. And then that will make Radzinski have to play. He's got to get over that try line. He does. Sensible play, quite content just to take the tackle, let the teammate get back. Connolly, in fact.
The wind is certainly with St Helens, I feel, because you know that kick, he just stroked it and I went over 50 metres.
Wigan opening out well. Nance. Terry O'Connor. He too had a little bit of a problem this week with the mantle. Nam again. Julian O'Neill. This combination at half-back, not quite gelled this season for for Wigan, but such is the talent there, they can today. And again, 4 Wigan players up there to tackle Paul Wellens. Good chasing.
So the back three work together. There we are. Stewart, Wellens, Albert, giving their forwards a little bit of a rest.
Long, good ball. Newlove, superb play by Newlove. He's got Connolly with him. Good tackle. Again, Newlove recovering from an ankle injury this last fortnight. Offside.
Yeah, offside, but 2 of the old boys there. First you had Newlove stepping and then going, but look who was tracking him back. It was Gary Connolly all the way. Cassidy comes in. There was Furner stood offside.
And it's well worth the shot at goal, I think, Jonathan, at this stage in the match, especially with the prevailing wind for St Helens.
Well, they've gone for the touchline. I think, is that a confidence or is the wind swirling too much for Shorelongs? Very difficult to judge from where we are in the sand.
Well, nothing like a couple of points on the scoreboard for confidence, but St Helens look confident. They're going for the try. 5 metres then from that Wigan line. The switching play with Martin. The pass goes through.
Just a little bit scrappy at the moment from Saints. Not that cutting edge that they had in the first, in the semi-final.
Good defence though by Wigan. Just look at them clustering around that in half-back position, making St Helens move that ball out wide. A chance here now. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he's not taking it. Least is nice to keep it in play. That was a good ball from Newland if it could have been taken.
Not as precise though.
Martin, Yonkers. Tim Yonkers going to the line. Oh, he's lost it.
That is a superb tackle. Chris Radlinski, that's why they wanted him so much in this side. What, it's great feat by Yonkers. Get out of Connie's tackle, but what a tackle.
And he went high, he went to hit that ball, didn't he? Deliberately.
It was a superb tackle. He knew he had to go ball and all, pointless going low. Just took the arms on the ball, dislodged the ball. Try saving tackle, magnificent.
And we have Damien down there with the Saints team. What news, Damien?
Yeah, we just saw Anthony Stewart spill a half chance there for St Helens. So crucial, of course, he is. He's got a hat-trick in the semi-final a couple of weeks ago. He's got a bit of an arm injury. He signalled to the bench that he needs some attention, and perhaps that was the reason why he spilt that ball there.
Wigan recovering well, coming back here now. Terry Newton. Good long pass. Farrell. Good support play. Oh, Newton again. Wigan have an overlap out wide here now. They've got a chance here now. Dallas going in the corner. That's the first try. Superb effort. Wonderful handling across the field. Really spreading on the St Helens defence. And the first points on the board for Wigan. Brett Dallas, the man.
He's caught an injury in it, but superb play. I think where Saints have been missing, you know, the last pass was, here's the first offload, bang! Ball goes in, this is Radlinski again, got 2 men on him, between the legs, and now they've got an overlap. There's men caught in, great ball by Lamb, great vision, give and take by Connolly, and this is a run-in for Brett Dallas. He's pulled something, he's injured, but look at the 2 offloads. This is the first one, fast goes in, Andy Farrell, he's held, bang, out it goes. But this is the offer that collects the traffic. Look, there's 2 people are running back, he thinks is held. And this is now the money ball, Lamb, bang. This is 2 people out. Newlove is up and trying to cut the pass. Simple give and take by Connolly. Well worth Wigan try.
There's no stopping a man of his pace, just 10 metres from the try line, is there?
No, and you know, how often we see that one missed opportunity at the other end of the pitch. Straight away it's up there. 4 points.
Not the easiest of kicks for Andy Farrell, but very capable of these. As we saw, 2,492 points, just 26 years of age, an incredible record. Can he add another 2? He can! a little clump, but it'll be happy down there. Those Wigan fans are 6-0 for Wigan.
And it is just the precision of the passing. You know, the ball has gone behind some of the Saints players, but look at that offload. It's Radlinski again. There's a lovely pass, but look at this pass, takes two people out, which creates the overlap. Very, very clinical, but again, it's the offloads.
He's limping actually, Jonathan, is Dallas.
Yeah, I think he pulled up slightly as he went for the try line, so I'm not sure if he's tweaked something because it didn't look as if he was caught.
Wigan certainly moving this ball out. They've been criticised a little for playing down the middle, but here's another chance. Farrell again, he's got Dallas again. Now then, can he go? No, he can't. Terrific tackle there from Paul Wellens. He tracked him down the touchline, but it's all Wigan at the moment. Adrian Lamb, little stub of a kick, it's a chase. Oh, he misses it. And Chris Radlinski, he seems to be everywhere. Well, if there's something wrong with his foot, I'll have two of them, Jonathan.
Look at this, you know, the angle's right. Ooh, a little nudge there by Long, but he wasn't going to get there. It's good awareness. He knew that Wellens had made the tackle on Brett Dallas, and he nearly gets his hand to it.
And I think the significant factor, Jonathan, is that we're playing here with a 10-metre in-goal area. Normally 5 metres in club games.
Yeah, it does give it a huge advantage to the little crafty kicks.
St Helens on the rack at the moment. Wigan attacking strongly down the wings. Terry O'Connor. O'Neill and Lamb. This boy, Adrian Lamb from Papua New Guinea, causing a lot of damage in midfield. He's got the ball away. There is Lamb. Oh, and Lamb is over. Adrian Lamb from Papua New Guinea. He's in for the second try of the afternoon. And the Wigan fans can hardly believe it. They were classed as underdogs all week, and yet they've started in sensational form.
Again, it's the big players, the overseas players. Look, O'Neill to Lamb, fast inside border further, the offload, and watch this magnificent step. It's all about the offload at the moment. The width of the passing, O'Neill to Lamb. Then as far as inside border further, gets his hands out the joints tackle. Great inside support. Does him like a kipper again.
Well, there is Maurice Lindsay, the inspiration behind the Wigan side in the great run in the late 80s and early 90s. Farrell, the inspiration now. But there's a long way to go in this match yet before the Challenge Cup will be presented to either Andy Farrell or Chris Joynt.
Middle three, aren't they? You know, the half-backs and loose ball. I just put him width on his ball, get him about the park. Look, taking the ball to the defensive line, inside ball, and again it's the offload. And that's a magnificent step.
Not a happy Ian Millwall, a man who has won all the trophies in his short term of office at Knowsley Road. Well, a lot needed today. 12-0 for Wigan.
Came in as favourites. I think they need it now. They need to pick it up.
And you have to say that Wigan were certainly relaxed and extremely confident before this game, and it was certainly no bluff. Andy Farrell did say that he was quite sure that Wigan would win it, and as soon as that second try went in, Mike Gregory on their bench gave the signal straight away, calm it down, cut the mistakes, avoid any discipline problems, and Wigan really is going like a Swiss watch for them now.
Well, everything's going Wigan's way. Here is now Cassidy driving down the right. And it's the St Helens forwards who are having to backpedal on the fifth tackle. Lamb again electing to run it with Farrell.
Wigan 12, St Helens 0, but let's not forget that 14 points deficit at Wembley when St Helens trailed the Bradford Bulls way back in '96.
I think everyone knows what this Saints side can do, but Wigan, what a magnificent start.
Tommy Martin looking for a 40-20, but not this time. Radlinski. The Wigan pack getting back rather slowly.
Seemed to be an extra spring in the Wigan player's step. Certainly taking the game to the Saints.
This Wigan side, a team of all nations in the past, Kiwis, Australians, South Africans, Scotsmen and Welshmen who have played in the cup final, but one man in the middle, little man from Papua New Guinea, Adrian Lamb, is really leading the route. But here's the ball now with Wigan. Now then, was that knocked down? No, says referee Stuart Cummins.
Yeah, very late offloads by Wigan players.
On the touchline, news that this game has been played at a tremendous pace, and both sets of players retreating the 10 yards, looking very laboured.
Quick play the ball from St Helens. St Helens have really got to get back into this game now. Sean Long, Britt, but again that Wigan defence coming up very, very quickly, stopping these big St Helens forwards in the tracks. On the 5th tackle, Long again. Nobody really chasing that kick. It was well flighted by Tommy Martin. It held up long enough. Nobody really pounding down the left.
Yeah, they've certainly worked on the defence, Wigan, in not allowing any offloads from the Saints players, which a lot of their plays come from. Also, the kicking game hasn't been good so far. No 40-20s and 2 kicks have gone straight dead, so they can get away and ease the pressure. Interference, slight Here he goes there, look. I think he loses it actually, so Cunningham was slightly unlucky.
Cunningham was actually having a word with referee Cummins, but it doesn't matter. It's Wigan still in possession, and Wigan holding the possession.
Straighted bench.
Connor again. Bench, the players just limbering up, I think. Adrian Lamb on the 5th tackle again. Radlinski. Farrell looking for the drop goal, but not the best of efforts. But that would have been invaluable if he could have got that one, Jonathan.
Yeah, things are going their way. They're having the bounce of the ball. The referee decisions are going their way, so you know, you've just got to make the most of it while it happens, because the pendulum will turn. And that will go against them, so they're going to take everything that's given to them.
Cunningham setting up the charge for St Helens.
Down here on the touchline, Ian Millward likely to shake things up a bit. All the 4 substitutes are warming up. Sean Hoppy actually came to the touchline without his tracksuit top on. He's been sent back to the bench to get covered up.
Sean Long, Sculthorpe rather. But on the 5th tackle. Long this time. Good left-footed kick. Now then! Have St Helens scored?
Yeah.
I believe they have.
Easy try. That's the difference between a good kick and a poor kick. That's the first good kick they had on the last tackle, and it results in a try. Watch this, all outside. Lovely touchline, can't do anything. The advancing guys has the lead, and that's well taken, well timed. Try them back in the game.
A superb jump there by Albert, Jonathan. He really got off the floor. He didn't challenge the would-be catcher. He went for the ball and he got the try. St Helens very much back in this game.
Yeah, it's very difficult when you stood there just waiting for the ball. You've got to time your jump, and it's just that he did it perfectly, and he had a jump start on him, running jump.
A hat-trick of tries in the semi-final against Leeds. And Sean Long with a breeze behind him. Study and concentration. Looking for 2 points. Will he find them? No, he doesn't.
Important miss there, you know, when you come up against a quality kicker like Farrell, you just want to kick all your goal kicks. Superb kick by Long. Look at it, 2 against 1, number 5 Alba, he's got, you know, the running jump on it. Well taken try. Very difficult for the defender.
And the referee in the perfect position did very well to get there, Jonathan.
Yes, look at his touch, Judge. No doubt, try.
3 tries already then in this opening quarter. Oh, and that is a back pick directly out to the field of play. Him and McManus will be a little bit happier with that try, the St Helens chairman.
That just shows the strength of this swirling wind. He's against the wind, the flags are going against him, and he just clears the in goal by a good 3 yards. I think he's surprised.
It was interesting that whilst Sean Long was taking the kick, Chris Joint called all the Saints team together. He really was laying down the law to the side. He wants more effort.
Yeah, you know, they're a bit lethargic. They've got to work for everything that they get.
Martin. Paul Newland looking dangerous down this side. Sean Long. That's a good ball. And it was well taken too, and it was good tackling.
Great tackle, Terry Newton. Saw the danger, stepped in.
Cunningham going himself. Oh, he's strung this man. Has he got it down on his right? His foot underneath him. Well, that would be ironical.
His other foot.
Cunningham. He's given it.
No, I'm not sure. Has he got... I'm not sure what's happened here. I think he's gone to the camera, Ray. He hasn't given it.
Well, he's looking to the video referee. Cunningham was down there. Radlinski was underneath him. His foot was underneath him.
There he goes. They've gone high for him. They can't go high for this guy. He is just so dynamic. Ball's on the foot. I think that's a try. I think that's a try. You've got to give it to the attacking side. Look, Radlinski. He's like a charging bull leg. Doesn't get his leg underneath. But I think he's off his leg. We can't say from that angle.
Here's probably a better shot. Cunningham, 17 stone of brute strength, driving in.
I'd say that's...
He looks to get it down there.
Yeah, he gets it done at the end.
So get it down at the end.
I think that would be a try.
It almost slides off the kneecap, doesn't it?
I think Radlinski's trying to get his foot out of the way because he's in agony.
But I'd rather video referee Ray Tennant be doing that than me.
Is he going to give it back to the ref? Oh, here we go.
Well, I think we'll be having a decision shortly.
Very difficult call, but I would go with try.
We'll know very shortly. No try. Well, he's ruling that it's a scrum attack. Ian Millwall can hardly believe it. So he's ruling that Cunningham was held up over the line. That, of course, is a scrum attacking head and ball.
How do you know? I think that was a call. You know,
I think that moment will be mulled over for many years to come. But St Helens are on the attack again, looking strong, especially down this left flank with Paul Newland. Long, Cunningham again, short pass, beautiful pass there, back to Cunningham. He's got space all wide there. To the wing now, Albert again. Good tackling, good cover across the field there from Ferner. St Helens looking strong now. Touch.
Yeah, missed opportunity, should have come inside. They love playing the blind side, the short side, St Helens, and they've got it covered. But Ferner there just fills in because Johnson's been caught in.
Certainly Ferner and Andy Farrell putting in the sort of tackle out wide, sliding across the good back row forward should. Respite for Wigan then, but leading by 12 points to 4.
It's a big set of 6 for Wigan now. Just work the ball away, good kick, under pressure for the last couple of minutes.
I think Wigan will be relieved just to have, got rid of the pressure, Jonathan. They'll be quite content, I think, just to hold this ball and come away with it.
Yeah, the man at the moment certainly is Chris Radlinski. He's stopped 2 tries now. There we are, top tacklers. Look, the 3 Saints players on top.
Farrell, though, looking dangerous down that left-hand side. Lamb again with a teasing kick. Splits Wellen, sends Stewart back. And again, 5 men in a defensive line there, stopping any movement by St Helens. Good chasing. Paul Wellens. Back to Cunningham.
Yeah, Wigan are doing the basics extremely well at the moment.
Newland.
They just haven't got that sharp edge about them yet, have they?
Shields, Peter Shields, nice pass back. Long in trouble, but gets away to Scunthorpe. But that Wigan defence coming up very, very quickly, putting a clamp on the St Helens attack. Wellens.
Very good tackle there, Paul Johnson.
No problem with that man, Dallas. he's like a cork bobbing in the sea. He won't go down. Determined, Newton. That was a very good play the ball, very, very quickly done. Well executed there by Dallas. Puts Wigan on a roll.
Down here on the bench, the St Helens bench, I've got Mark Edmondson, a non-playing member of the squad today. I'll just break off there because Wigan are attacking.
Wigan then on the 20-metre line. Newton looking for instruction, moves it to the right. Too hard.
Yeah, sorry, down here on the Saints bench, I've got Mark Edmondson. Mark, Wigan started like a house on fire, but Saints coming back slowly.
Yeah, we've not had the best of starts, have we? They're mounting pressure on us, Wigan, and we've scored a few tries out of it, but we're slowly coming back, and we're used to these situations, and we won't panic, and eventually, the outcome will be for us.
Mentioned in commentary, a bit of a lack of sharpness in some of the Saints' play.
Yeah, well, I don't know, it's just maybe the occasion, I don't know, but one thing, we won't panic, and we'll definitely come back.
Thanks, Mark.
Cunningham, one forward who really is good. Oh, that's not the best of passes. Well intended by Scunthorpe, but well read again by Lamb. Wiggins moving in again.
Yeah, one-on-one tackle there.
He's lost it.
Yeah.
Martin. Well, that's St Helens style. They will throw this ball around. They will gamble. That's why they pull off such good wins. But it's Wigan here leading. 12 points to 4. And well worth it. 2 superb tries. Scunthorpe.
No, they've
Saints now looking strong, Jonathan.
Yeah, but they're up 1-up, aren't they? They should have good support players, but they're running 1-up all the time. They need support players.
Cunningham again.
Great tackle, Ferner again. What a tackle!
Long moves it out wide, but again a loose pass. Gleeson going for the line. He's got it down. Oh, tremendous sidestepping run from the youngster. The Wigan-born lad against his hometown team, Martin Gleeson. Just signed this season for St Helens from Huddersfield, and he puts Saints right back in the game.
This kid has been a revelation this year. Look, there is absolutely nothing on there. Bang! Off the right foot, leaves it for dead Johnson. And then really, Rytlinski can't do anything, and it's just the power to get over. Superb try from absolutely nothing.
And he's 6'1" in height as a centre, Jonathan. He's got a reach for this try, hasn't he?
Well, he's got lovely feet and power. He uses all of his 6'1" to get over. That's a superbly taken try.
A candidate in the centre position for the Great Britain side. John Long just having a rest and a drink before addressing that ball for the kick. In a very, very similar position to that first attempt failure. A sort of kick that really Long needs to put over.
Well, it's nearly identical position from his previously missed conversion, so he now knows the wind will take it past the left-hand side, so he needs to kick it just slightly towards the right-hand post, or as he is looking.
And there I think we can see the problems with the wind, Jonathan, the ball being blown off the blue tee.
Yeah, he needs to look at the right-hand post there as he's looking at it, because the wind will push it towards the left-hand post.
Well, we'll have a look. Can he master this wind? He can't.
Again, pushed it past that left-hand upright. He's just got to aim it a little bit further to the right. Great pass there, Long. There's nothing on you. You know, bouncing ball, boom. Does Johnson very, very well. And then he just power stretches there. No video ref needed for that.
The difference between the two tries then, just the two Andy Farrell goals. Somehow I think we're in for a high-scoring, spectacular 40 minutes in the second half, Jonathan.
Well, defence is, you know, has been on top for the start of the game, but now the individual talent of these boys will come through with tired people.
Cunningham. Tim Yonkers, number 15 there. Sculthorpe, good run by Sculthorpe. Coming more and more into the game. Little problem there, no doubt, between Stuart Rayford and one of the assistants, Mike Gregory. St Helens beginning to pressure Wigan now.
Come on, make the change, come on. Okay.
Again, good taking by Dallas. Not the tallest of men, but a good eye for a ball.
Yeah, very safe.
Rytlinski. Oh, terrific tackle. Superb tackle there by Barry Ward, the substitute. Connor.
Oh, I think he led with the elbow.
Wigan having to get a lot of work out of these two props because, you know, there's no real first-class props on the substitutes bench.
No, they need to build and go, and you know, the Wigan props are just doing that. Nothing special, just giving a great platform for their, you know, for their halfbacks.
Right, tackle one. Marcus square, Marcus.
Saints back in the game, but bad news for Peter Shields, who's in the blood bin. The big prop forward has a very bad gash to the knee. The St Helens club doctor is treating him at the moment. I don't know if he's going to be back or not.
Well, somehow I think in the Challenge Cup final I doubt whether a cut knee would stop a player like Peter Shields if he was needed. Cunningham to Martin. 20-20! Risking his foot and arm there for the 40-20. Now that he's got it.
That is a magnificent kick. Just when you think it's, you know, there's nothing on, that's what this guy can do.
Brave effort by Brett Dallas to keep the ball out, but just look at that kick. Pinpoint precision, Jonathan.
Yeah, everyone will be happy with that. Superb kick. Dallas trying everything to keep it in.
4 minutes remaining then in this first half. 4 points the difference. St Helens now, head and ball. 6 tackles to pressure Wigan. A score just before half-time could redress the balance.
And look at the Wigan forwards. They're all walking back very, very gingerly. It's taken a lot out of them. They've had a huge effort, you know, especially Newton, Furner, and this guy coming back, O'Connor, have taken the, you know, the game to the Saints forwards.
I think that's an old professional trick though, Jonathan. If you're in the pack, walk back slowly, absorb the seconds. St Helens then. 3 metres now from that Wigan line. A little bunched in midfield, St Helens. Sculthorpe, nice pass out there to Wellens.
He'll go
Long. Good ball out there. Oh! An attempted pass by Chris Joyne, but again, good tackling there, Gary Connolly.
Yeah, watch what he does here. He knows that he's attracting the defenders. Tries to get his hands through. Look, one-handed ball. Just couldn't get his arm through far enough to get the ball around the defender.
But it was the pressure from Gary Connolly forcing him to do that, Jonathan.
Gary Connolly and Brett Dallas came in.
Oh. Wigan will just use the forwards. They'll surely take it away at the first receiver here. Absorb those seconds, count them down.
No mistakes, no mistakes.
And then the kick. Somehow I think Stuart Raper will be very happy with this situation. He's in the lead. Connolly. Good covering there by Tommy Martin.
Yeah, good play by Tommy.
Excellent standoff play, moving around behind the first line of defence. A little bit of space for this man to run. Wellens, no space to run.
I think they've got to be careful with them long balls in defence. The wind is very strong. They could take someone away. Great dummy.
He's got Sean Long. Oh, good tackle again by Radlinski. He read that well. He went for Long straight away. But St Helens now on the attack. Up to the halfway line. Beautiful ball to Newlock. Newlock over the line. He can't get over. And Connolly, another tackle again. Long, the pressure's on Wigan. Chris Joyne with the dummy. Can't get away.
Great defence again. Connolly first.
The 5th tackle, Sean Long. It's... Now then, who has it? Wigan have got it.
What a superb tackling stint by Wigan. The first tackle by Radlinski and then by Connolly. 2 try servers. Watch this, great full back play. Look, he reads the play so well, 2-on-1. Maybe Scully will look back and reflect. He should have thrown the dummy. But Radlinski knew that the danger was there with Long and he had the pace. Made a decision right and stuck to it.
Good anticipation. That's why Wigan went to such effort to have that man in the full-back position. But this is good play from Wigan. Well, it was. Now then, that was a knock-on, surely.
Yeah.
Hey! 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 No need. Referee Stuart Cummings as calm as ever, judging that it was a knock-on.
Yeah, use a tackle, watch the arm, the left arm come in. Whoop. Cassidy, I think, is on the ground, not looking too well.
We go, come on, let's go.
We won't have any further play, but I'm sure the half-time can't be too long for that man Cassidy. He'll need treatment. But a cracking first half.
Yeah, he's not looking too good there, he's holding his arm.
Mike Gregory, the Wigan assistant coach. Mike, a dream start for Wigan, but Saints, out of nothing almost, have really bitten back, haven't they?
Well, Saints are a bit special, aren't they? You think you've got them, you think they're dead and buried, and straight away they have the speed set, scoop from dummy half, and then they go 100 metres and score. We can't take it lightly. They've got a great kicking game. We've got a lot of respect for the Saints, and it's only till that 81st minute that you know you've won the game, if you win it at all.
We've got some concern over Mick Cassidy. He looked in serious pain there, and you're not too strong in the forwards on the bench.
Well, when you think about it, you know, it's a cup final. You've got to put your body on the line, and that's what Mick did. We'll reassess when we're in the changing rooms now at half time, and hopefully it will come out, but if not, we'll always have plan B and plan C.
Thanks, Mike.